Hi, it's Ingrid from Spry Whimsy Fiber Arts. I wanted to share some cool stuff with you. It is June of 2022 and I just got back from H&H Americas, which is in Chicago. It is a trade show for the fiber arts industry, so it included all sorts of things like quilters and embroidery and of course yarn related arts, which of course is my sort of thing. And I wanted to show you, we're going to do two different videos here, and I wanted to show you A, what I actually decided to get, and B, what I think I might get. I want some of your feedback to see what you might be excited about to get into the store. So first and foremost, what's really funny is I got this sample, oh gosh, probably, I want to say fall of last year, maybe. And what's interesting, actually, it was this sample. And what's interesting is that I fell in love with the yarn. I was like, oh my gosh, I totally need to get this. And I knit myself a little swatch, and it's a fingering weight. I really love the drape and the feel and the content and all that stuff, which I'll tell you about in a second. But I lost the label. So the label was this big. And so I lost it, and for a couple of months I was thinking, I don't know what this is, and I had a hunch who it might be by, and yada yada yada. Anyway, fast forward to H&H. I go to the SKSAL booth, and they show me Madrona, which is a fingering weight, 30% alpaca, 30% merino wool. It's baby alpaca, merino wool. So that's 30-30, and then 20% bamboo and 20% nylon, and it's meant for socks and or shawls. And I fell in love with it in the booth. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get some color packs. I'll get color packs 3 and 4, and we'll do that. And so they come out with my little gift, which they do when you make a purchase at one of these booths. And I look in the bag, and this is the sample in the bag. And so I had already in my mind committed to getting whatever this mystery yarn was if I could find it. But I had already committed to buying it because I fell in love with it a second time in the booth. So I actually said, okay, we're doing all 4 color packs. So we're getting those in. I'm not quite sure. They'll probably ship on Monday, so we'll get them pretty soon. But this would be really good for our t-shirt knit along that's coming up. We're starting, the kickoff is on Wednesday, June, is it the 26th or 29th? I putting Peter on the dot here. He's like, I don't know. Anyway, it's Wednesday, and so we're doing that at knit night, and I think I'm going to probably knit my mother a sweater out of this. And I've been looking at a sweater that Carol made, my coworker, friend, colleague. She made something called the Lovely Tea, and we'll put that up here, who it's by, and I think that might be what I make for my mother, although I haven't talked to her about it yet, so we'll see. So that was thing number 1 that I got. Thing number 2 that I got was Universal Yarns has a side brand that they bring in called Muud. It's M-U-U-D, and it's high-end leather equipment, bags and needle cases and tape measure things and all sorts of different needle arts cases. And so I got a smattering of those, and so those will be coming in August. I put those off more for the holiday kind of season rather than summer. So keep your eye out for those. I'll post again when we've got that going on. The third thing is Pasquale. This is a new brand to us entirely. They are out of Germany. Most of their yarns are made in Italy. Some are made in South America. I believe it's Peru. Of course, the alpaca ones and such. The one that I have committed to go full on with is the Cumbria, which is another fingering weight. Or is it fingering? Yeah, it's sport. I'm sorry, I apologize. It's sport. And we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 18 colors coming in. It is a 60% cotton, 40% viscose, and it is luxurious. It actually is a vegan yarn, and it feels like merino, a very soft merino. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm getting some samples of some of their other yarn. And the third thing that I got, which is kind of interesting, is called a Gleener. And the Gleener, it has 3 blades that come with it, and I left blades over there. But this is for removing lint from sweaters. So there's a big ball of lint kind of part thing that you do, and then there's a medium, and then there's a fine for silks and cottons and such. So the first 2 were more for your wool or acrylics, and then it's got a little lint brush on it too. This is called the Gleener. It's very ergonomic and such, and I'm very excited about it. So I got both the handheld kind like this, and there's also a little egg-shaped pocket version. So those are the big deal things that I got from H&H this week, and I'm really excited about bringing them to you. See you soon.